afternoon, good afternoon. Yes, it's Friday and it's live jam. I will be playing today, but we wanted to be beside the Christmas tree and add a little bit of festive cheer. Jimmy Santa Helper Steele will be here to help you. So we've got some cracking tracks from our contributors. They've been with us all year, so we thank them greatly for all of their contribution. And we are definitely hoping that you will have a fabulous, nay, wonderful Christmas and New Year. So just for the record, we'll be back on the 2nd of January. That's the Friday the 2nd, just at the same time. And we'll try and do something more Hogmanay, more Scottish. Maybe I'll get the kilt on or something, the tartan trews. But just now I've got my little, it's a tough job to get a hat that fits my massive head. So this is the best one we've got here. Apparently it was Shrek's X hat from the movie, and it just about fits my head. It's still a bit tight, but there you go. So thank you, folks. I'm going to play a fabulous track. It was Duncan et al., and we were in the garden, and the song is King of Kings.
In the darkness we were waiting, without hope and without light, till from heaven you came running. There was mercy in your eyes. To fulfill the law and prophets, to our virgin came the word. From a throne of endless glory to a cradle in the dirt. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings.
Coming and reconcile the lost, to redeem the whole creation. You did not despise the cross, and even in your suffering you saw the other side, knowing this is our salvation. Jesus, for our sake you died. Praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings. And then in the morning you rose, all heaven held its breath, till the stone was moved for good, and the Lamb had conquered death. And the dead rose from his tombs, and the angels stood in awe, for the souls of all who come to the Father are restored. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings. Another one. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings.
a wonderful, wonderful basking summer Friday afternoon. I see Ian there. Well, thank you, Ian, for joining us. Hi, everyone, he's saying. And it's a fabulous, and I've got a little tipple, a little bit of festive cheer. So if it's a cup of tea or a bit of mulled wing or a little bit of bobbly, then join me as we review this year's fabulous music. So King of Kings, there was Michael Collins there. Michael, I've missed you, sir. I've not seen you for ages. In fact, way back then, that's the summer. And Duncan, of course, we've seen Duncan a few times now. And we joined Duncan in a fabulous concert through in Edinburgh. It was a couple of months ago. It was terrific, terrific. And oh, that brings up memories when we're seeing the sunshine. On such a day like today, it's a bit bleak, isn't it? So if you've got a little bit of festive cheer with you, cheers, everyone. So some of the other folks that came along and joined us this year. What about Stuart Hope? What a find. Through in Refuel, and we met Stuart at the tent. Now, we went along to Refuel, not 100% knowing what we were going to do. Jane and I and a small team, a reduced team, Ian and Amy. And we said, what we're going to do? We'll just make a place to be. We'll do what Sanctuary First does on the tin. Make a place to be. And we were so blown away by the people that came, and they said that back to us. Thank you so much for making somewhere for us to be. And Jane did some fabulous art. It was brilliant. The tables, we had about 5 tables, and they were full every time. We could have done it twice a day for the whole Refuel, but we just did it at once. And we also had bread making, which turned out very popular. We didn't know where that was going to go either. So I made some flatbreads and talked about the real value of bread and the camaraderie and the joy that bread can bring and its multi-purposes within the Bible. And we made them fresh, cooked them as well, heated them up. Everybody made their own breads and I heated them on a plate. It went down a bomb. And then we had a sort of impromptu jam, a jamboree, Jane called it. And I was very skeptical because there was music all around us. And yet they came and they were bursting out of the tent, wanting to join in. And we'd do maybe a song, it would go on for 15 minutes, one song. So it was marvellous. And Stuart Hope came along there with his daughter and his wife and his family. So this song from Stuart, God's Mercy. And it might be God's Mercy, I think it is. God's Mercy. It's Stuart Hope, a wonderful, smooth, silky voice, Stuart Hope. Thank you, Stuart, for your contribution.
I was born down by the river. I was born far from the sea. I was born down by that river. That's where I am, Jesus to save me. I've been searching through stormy waters. I've been searching all my life. I've been looking for the answers. Oh Lord, help me to survive. 'Cause there was a battle between good and evil. There was a battle for my soul. Oh Lord, help me. Please give me freedom. Let your spirit take control. Oh, if you need God's mercy, if you need saved, place your hands together and ask in Jesus' name. The Godhead is always with you. Godhead 3 in 1. The Lord, He'll never leave you. No, the Father, Spirit, Son. I was born down by the river. I was born far from the sea. I was born down by that river. That's where I am, Jesus Jesus saved me.
Fabulous, Stuart. A celebration to you, Stuart. All the best for you and your family. And with Stuart that day was Sean playing the piano. And Duncan, his pastor, came along. Moral support, spiritual support. Duncan, a big shout out to you. And now we've got brand new friends that catch up with each other on Facebook. It's wonderful. Some of the social media stuff is wonderful for keeping in touch with what everybody's up to. And a big thank you to Joan and Sarah. You've just come in. I just noticed who's just coming in. Thank you so much. And a blessed Christmas to you. And I'm not, this is a wonderful tree, this. I'm not allowed to do any of the decorations with the tree. I was struck off maybe about 20 years ago in my haste to try and get it all up one year when Jane wasn't here. And she came back and one look at it and said, that's it. Never again. Never again. So the beautiful decorations at the tree are all the blessings of Jane. And that's the joy for every one of us. Some of us really embrace it. Some, like myself, not so. Although this is a big stretch putting a hat on me, actually. But there you are. I've done it. I've done it. But I hope whatever way you celebrate Christmas and whatever it means to you, you do it sincerely and you do it with all your heart, just as Jane does with the tree. And when I do it a little half-hearted, the results are not the same. And so thank you, Joan and Sarah. Thank you so much for all the years' support and all the lovely comments and encouragement that you've given us. And if you notice any of the little ornaments on the tree, do give them a shout out. I'm trying to see them in the picture, but I will have another look. Now, we've got a fabulous, I don't quiz at all. We've got this video from Albert. It's a brilliant song. It's Room at the Table, and he does them so well, these Christmas songs, always linked to a theme and always so powerful. And it's taken legs and wings and it started to fly. I saw a post on Facebook going further wide in the Church of Scotland and talking about Albert's service basically to the music and the creative. The Vogel Band has been for years. Probably 30 years. And there's a few famous people on there, Ian Jemison of one, and Graham Duffin, who kindly did the production and the editing of both the song and the contribution of the sound and the production of it. And Graham Duffin is the musical director for the Wet, Wet, Wet band here in Scotland. So he's a famous Scottish celebrity, stepping up and doing a little bit within. And he also plays, sometimes when he wants that sound, the right sound of a guitar, plays on the album and maybe plays on that track. So I think he's also playing on this Christmas, Room at the Table. So let's watch this video that was created by Jack and the volunteers from the Amateur Dramatics at Stirling University. Albert's fabulous Christmas song, Room at the Table.
You were standing on a corner, disheveled and cold, really steady, towering, dazzling gold. But you stand unnoticed, if the truth be told. And not one of your songs ever was sold. And it's Christmas Eve, and you're singing the chorus. Tell me your story, it's been a long day. Life wasn't that bad when you had nothing to say. But now you've been caught in a web of deceit, and your trial has ended in a moral defeat. And it's Christmas Eve and there's no place to sleep. But there's room at the table for all who've been bruised, a seat at the table for those who've been used, food at the table for the hungry and lost, and a place at the table for those who've been crossed. hero and not criticize. And it's Christmas Eve and there's tears in my eyes, but there's room at the table for all who've been bruised, a seat at the table for those who've been used, with food at the table for the hungry and lost, and a place at the table for those who've been crossed. Let's break bread now, and we'll be fed now. Be a place for all to share. So sing me a song of the babe that was born in Palestine before it was bombed. No real estate there, no dazzling gold. He too was unnoticed, if the truth be told. And it's Christmas morn, and the angels are singing. There's room at the table for all who've been bruised, a seat at the table for those who've been used. There's food at the table for the hungry and lost, and a place at the table for those who've been crossed.
Christmas cheer indeed. Well done, Albert. Albert's not been feeling too good just now. Here in Scotland, Joan and Sarah, we've got a super bug, or a bug, a variation of something that's just as bad as COVID. And anyway, everybody seems to have it just now, and there's quite a lot of hospital attendance and things. So Albert seems to have that, and I think it comes from watching his grandchildren. He's semi-retired, and for his reward, he gets loads of colds, loads of snotty noses from the kids. There you are. That's what you do. You're semi-retired, don't get paid for anything, and you catch the cold all the time off the kids because they're at nursery, spreading it all over the place. So he's a saint, but he's had a ball with that song because he's had good response all round from it. So spread it wide and far. And I must admit, I'll ask Jack, because Jack was involved actively in it. See the runner that runs past, was he a placement? Was that somebody that was placed in there, or was that just somebody that just wanted a wee shot in the camera? And Jack also tells a story when we were at the brewery. We did a little room at the brewery, and he told a story. It was meant to feature a bit more. The sandwich was meant to feature a bit more, but it didn't feature too much in it at all, because two Dalmatian dogs running in the park grabbed the sandwich and ran off with it, ate the lot.
They did indeed, yeah. And there wasn't much left of it by then. So, like, the man kindly did offer to buy a new sandwich, but by that point we were outside the city, so the money actually was useless. What we needed was a sandwich.
Best placed plans. We're all set. Action. Oops. Sandwiches.
They ate it that fast as well. Big greedy dogs. Yeah.
Ah, jinx. And what about the bald runner that boldly enters the scene when he's running past the Social Bike Cafe?
No, unplanned. That was just some guy out for a morning run in the cold. It clearly
seen a camera and wants to run in. Hi.
Well, there was a few folk. There was a guy in Glasgow. You might need to watch this back on Sanctuary First website to see this. But there's a scene when she's walking down the alley, and in classic Glasgow fashion, in the background, two completely unplanned extras. There's a man walking along drinking a bottle of wine out of a bag. But it doesn't really get much more Glasgow than that. We couldn't have planned that if we tried. So. And another man came over when we had the camera and said, "Oh, are you filming? Are you waiting for the celebrity to arrive? We're filming. You're filming today." And he says, no need to wait any longer. I'm here.
I'm here.
But yeah, you don't quite get that anywhere else. People
Cameo performances are free. So well done, but the video was all done very, very quickly within a few weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, quick
And
turnaround. We did it in a single day, but it's good. Laura's church as well. Some folk from her church came along and helped, and we borrowed Laura Digan's house to shoot it through in Glasgow for the wee house scene at the end.
On a very, very small budget. So well done all. We've got another track coming up from Sam Baird, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Sam Baird since Sam's been at the studio. And of course, during this year, we've managed to get Studio 72 up. We opened it first in June, and we did the Festival of Music there, which was great. We really loved it. And then I've had another go at trying to re-improve it and improve it further. Anyway, Sam Baird came along with his mum and recorded the Studio 72 sessions. And I think they got about 5 or 6 tracks. And Sam's a 16-year-old. He just loves music. He writes his own music and he does some covers. And his only option to get a platform is in the pubs in and around Glasgow, Stirling, and you name it. And his mum has to go with him because he's only 16. And we thought, wow, we've got to give the guy a platform and a showcase. And since then, I've sent off one of the movies, one of the clips and the songs to Creative Stirling. They're part of Creative Scotland and they champion. And I got a lovely message back from the CEO, Joe Hall. So thank you so much, Joe. Lovely message back saying fabulous talent. And the video and the recordings were excellent too. So already we've started to spread out and make some connections with Studio 72 and the people that have come into it. And there's a few others as well. We have the Navigators coming in March. They're going to do a podcast series in the Studio 72. And what else have I had? Oh yes, we've got a songwriting workshop that we're planning with the Recovery Scotland and Willie Campbell. Willie is a professional musician and he tours. He's up from the islands, I think it's Skye or Harris, and he comes down and creates a workshop, a songwriting workshop. And that's going to be hopefully sometime in January. So the Studio 72 is starting to roll. It's like a stone that rolls down, gathering the moss. It's starting to roll. And we're so happy to be spreading that word. Remember, the motto of the 72 was to go before and preparing the ground for Christ. And there we are, we're going before and things are happening with it. So it's a real treat. So this particular song from Sam, Watch Over You, is one of my favorites. I think it just combines everything that's brilliant about Sam's voice and his music. So enjoy this from Sam Baird.
How's it going? I'm Sam Baird and this is a cover by Alter Bridge called Watch Over You. Hope you enjoy. Blue skies turning grey, like mine. I tried to carry you and make you whole, but it was never long. I must go, and who is gonna save you when I'm gone? And who winding road. How can you love someone not yourself? And who is gonna save you when I'm not? And who watch over you? Oh, when I'm gone. And when I'm gone, and you break your fall, who will you blame? I can't go on and let you lose it all. It's more than I can take. Holy, your pain is your pain. Oh, he's gonna save you when I'm gone. Oh, watch over you. Oh, will give you strength when you're not strong. Oh, watch over you when I've gone away. Snow is on the ground. Winter's come. You long to hear my voice, but I'm all gone.
So brilliant. I do love that young fella. And we did a little thing together, Sam and I, just at the beginning, and it was almost as if he was auditioning me to see if I could do anything. And we did Stand By Me. And you know, I was so nervous. I was so nervous. He's 16, I'm at the other end of it, you know, some 50 years on. And we did a little. So it's on, it's actually first, if you do have a wee look for it, Stand By Me. I think it might be anyway. If you do find it, look it up. It was funny. We had a little bit of a chat when we were introducing Sam. And needless to say, I got to the audition, didn't get a bit. Didn't get a part, didn't get to join the boy band. No, wasn't going to happen. But there you go, there you go. The fabulous Sam Baird. Wonderful. And of course, Rhoda, I see Rhoda's just in as well. Rhoda, thank you so much for joining us. And Rhoda too, we met at the Refuel as well, and also joined us in great support for the Festival of New Music. Good afternoon, she's saying. Good afternoon indeed to you. And so there's Shona too. Shona Sutherland, thank you so much, Shona. Thank you so much for being a brilliant, brilliant supporter all year round. But as I was saying, Rhoda joined us on, and it's always great when we can catch up. You don't see anybody for a whole year, and then you can catch up maybe at Refuel or in the passing. But the music festival that we did in June at the studio when we first opened up, it was brilliant. And Rhoda came along and made me a cake too, a gluten-free cake. Absolutely wonderful. Talking about cake, recently we had the festive Carol concert just it was on Tuesday this week, Tuesday the 16th, so it was just past, and we were exhausted, and Jack came along to help. Jack, thank you so much for helping me. It was just so much to do on the night. We humbly didn't expect a lot of numbers, to be honest. You know, we capped off about 100 on Eventbrite, thinking, well, we'll do well to get 30 or 40. Ended up, we had to increase the numbers to something like 120. And we had lots of kids there as well. So we had presence of mind. Jane had got some selection boxes and some other little things. And it was brilliant. We had a great crowd. And it was people all from the community. And we were hosted by St Ninian's Community Church. And what that did is it just gave us a footprint, plus Sanctuary First. So it was a dual host night. And we kicked off with some local musicians. We had Jacob Bell playing, who plays and leads the music on St Ninian's. And Dean Paget came along and led. He's always brilliant, Ian. Thank you so much at leading, getting people to sing. And I did a couple of wee songs myself just to fill the calendar. But it was fabulous. And we had Jazz Praise do a set, and we had some food. So the lovely folks at St Ninian's Community Church put on a beautiful spread. Good to be there, said Rhoda. It was really fabulous. There was such a crowd, I think a little short of 100, and so many kids. And just as the kids were fading, just because it got close to 9 o'clock, it was from 7 till 9, just as we were saying, Jane had the presence of mind to buy a big bag of fake snowballs, and a snowball fight opened up, and we were throwing the snowballs. We did White Christmas. We were singing White Christmas just as a pretense to start the snowball fight. And all the kids started all jumping around. It brought a new life to them. So it was fun. Talk about fun. We'll talk about that for years to come. And Jazz Praise did a half-hour, 40-minute set and went down a storm. They must have done about 7 or 8 Christmas carols. So we've got one from Jazz Praise for our last song. It's a hymn, a medley of hymns, and you have to guess the hymns. So Graham, Neil, and Laura joined. Neil and Kath's daughter joined in the singing, so thank you. And Kath was there, and Gordon playing the sax, and Phil playing the trumpet. What a gang. It was fabulous music. So this one, the last one for today, Jazz Praise.
bear. Oh, what a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. Oh, because we do not carry everything to God in prayer. Yes, oh, what a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. Oh, what a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, what peace we often forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear. Oh, because we do not carry everything to God in prayer.
What a year it's been for 2025, the wonderful Jazz Praise. And in that lineup, you had Neil and Deborah Bate, of course, Deborah there, and Graham, Kath, Gordon, and Phil playing trumpet just on the left-hand side. And what a night we had at the Festive Carol concert. What a group. And Sarah saying thank you. So Merry Christmas to you all, actually. And just another shout out with a few names as well. And I think Julie Badger's come in. Julie, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Sarah, Merry Christmas to you and Mike. And of course, Merry Christmas, Joan and Tony. All the very best. Christmas blessings to one and all. Thank you for the music and all the time. Yes, indeed. And thank you, Jack, for the patience that you pursued all year and mopping up the damage that I caused with different things I do in the studio. And also we've got Rhoda and Mark. Thank you so much. It's been lovely to catch up during the year. Merry Christmas to you and all the very best. And Sally and the gang, Sally and Jerry and all the kids, they all came to the concert and filled the seats. And she said they absolutely loved the snowball fight. The kids all loved the snowball fight to the end. Well, there you go. It was a lovely idea and well delivered by Jane. And thank you, Jane. She's just sitting there beside me. Thank you so much for the years of support and this year's work and effort that goes into everything that's Sanctuary First. If there's anything to be organised, Jane's usually behind it. All the very best to you. And have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and New Year. We'll be back, I think, on the 2nd of Friday, and we'll see if we can get some players to play, do a little bit of live. I'm still having trouble with the broadband, basically. We're having all sorts of trouble with SIMs that are just not working on the routers. But God bless you. Best wishes for you and all your family. All the best, folks.